we have prepared two soap blocks in order to show comparison between a regular soft point bullet and a speed tip professional bullet, which is our newest product from RWS. And the other one was shot with 30-06 as well, but with a regular soft point bullet. And as you can see in the first third of the soap block, we have a huge expansion. And the other main points with that bullet is that it has got a very flat trajectory due to the high muzzle velocity. And it is a coated bullet with a nickel-plated jacket. And when you compare the inner construction of that bullet, it's very similar to the old, well-known H-mantle bullet. So it has got a frontal core which will fragment, and the rear core is supposed to provide the exit wound. It stays in one shape. It's a tubular shape, and travels through the animal and provides the exit wound.
A 124 by 24 driven hard rifle scope. You got 37 meters on 100 meters field of view. The great thing about, or the very special thing beside the look is at this rifle scope that we made it by the optical performance. We widened, we enhanced the tube, so it's a 30 millimeter tube, but the length is more than it's normally, because then every gunsmith has no problems to mount that scope. There's so many scopes, and it has a 100 millimeter eye relief, so roughly 4 inch. So if you're looking for a great 24 millimeter scope for Africa or whatever, for hard calibers, this is great and it's easy to mount. It will have a 4A reticle, 1 centimeter per click, and it will come, of course, also available with the rail version in the glossy version. So the Viso scopes have also a glossy version, hand polished for hours. It's a crazy thing what we do there. And I'm proud that the Visos line is now done. So we have a 24, 42 and 50 millimeter. Very cool stuff this year coming in. But for the celebration we have this very nice, the light is not so good in here, outside it's a beauty, green geowits and green CRFs. What we have here is we enhanced the range on 2,000 meters, 2,200 yards. Some ballistics were improved as well. Our ballistic calculator, which is on our website, where you can put your individual ballistics and you can put it here by SD card in the geowits. It's a killer binocular.
So at Merkel we have again a few news to show during this ARA show. We have 5-round magazines for Magnum caliber in the helix. We have a silencer concept for semi-automatic rifle SRN, and we have a new caliber for K3 single shot rifle. But in this case, today we have decided to do it a little bit else. You maybe noticed the Norway feeling on the range that we have. It's to remember an event that we made last year together with Leica and RWS, where we were hunting for reindeer in Norway. And we decided this year to make a small competition, like last year, in a kind of Norway way of hunting, Scandinavic way of hunting. And to do this competition, we would like, during this competition, we would like to promote something that we are doing very well at Merkel. When my bolt is closed, the bolt is 13 centimeters long. When I open it, I only have 6.5 centimeter way of reloading. So thanks to this transmission of the system, I have a closed system which allows me to shoot and repeat without having a bolt moving toward my head.
Right.
So I can stay in the target, repeat, shoot, stay quite really fast, yeah? Okay, go.
Stuff to African hunting.
Here we go.
You can even go to Africa and shoot Cape buffalo with it in a very effective way. That's only one thing. The other thing is it's it's a Magnum that doesn't shoot like a Magnum, it doesn't kick like a Magnum. You can shoot it in the European loads, very much like a strong 30-06. So it doesn't kick so much. For people that don't want that big kick, you don't need it. And this caliber alone has such a big diameter, you don't need all this muzzle velocity, all this energy to have an extreme effect on the animal. So it's a cartridge that really everybody can shoot. Obviously, if you go into the 400 grain section for Cape Buffalo, you need a little bit more energy, and then you need more power, and then obviously it kicks a bit more. But for everything that we shoot here in Europe, it's a very smooth shooting cartridge, and we welcome you to the range later and let you try it out yourself. It's about more than 80% more than 30-06. So even the bullet doesn't mushroom, doesn't do anything. You already have the effect of a 30-06, which is quite.
So what we've done there is to have an Illaflone coating on the barrel and the system. Again, very sturdy on the weather, very good for bad weather conditions, hard weather conditions, hard types of hunting. Adjustable cheek piece again for the most stable kind of shooting possible. Apart from that, the standard 101 model that you all know. Then we always had a 404 Synchro XT with a thumb hole and an adjustable cheek piece. And what we've done now is to have a normal synthetic stock with an adjustable cheek piece, and that's just something that we've seen or see the market demand. We've been asked about it a lot. So now you have the normal XT stock with an adjustable cheek piece.
And what we're doing this year here is something I think most of you wouldn't expect that. We are introducing an own optic line. So a big surprise. And what we're doing on the back, you will see we are offering 3 lines. First one is Gecko, so the entry line. You could say just, for your mindset, under 1,000 euros. Then the Gecko Gold line, with very, very premium orientated for people who would like to have the premium without that super premium of Leica, Zeiss and Swarovski, but really, really good optics. And at the end, the Gecko Black line, made for tactical shooting and sports shooting.
Represent our new Helia rifle scopes range for hunters, which are almost looking for a product which is directly in the hunting direction, so no gimmicks, no technical data which you don't use normally in your hunting area. So focused on the essential things like a brilliant picture, good reticles, a very good and precise illumination, and some other features which you really need. We're coming out with this product range on the IBA, so it will be 3 models, the 1x5 to 24, the 2 to 10 by 50, and the 2.4 to 12 by 56. So the complete hunting range, which you need almost every day when you go for hunting. Yeah, and I want to show you this on the stage, and I hope you enjoy it and see through it, because it will be the colorless quality as you used to have in the past. But now in a really interesting price range as well. So it will start with 1,500 with the driven hunt rifle scope. It goes up to 1,700.
Welcome everybody. I'd like to start with introducing my team. We have Kenneth Skogler, who most of you guys know. We have Anna Sundell, which is the last addition to our team. Anna Sundell is working as a product manager for Norma. We have Anders Brolin, of course. And me myself, Fredrik Broström, work as head of sales for Norma. What we're going to do here today, together with Carlos, we're going to introduce, because this is the first time we actually present the new 2 bullets that we have in our line, and this is the competition line that we're using. This is the 300 Norma Magnum and the 338 Norma Magnum, and these are now in the Diamond Light collection. This means that the bullets has been coated with molybdenum and also wax. This gives a more uniform velocity. That means also that the accuracy is better, but also we know that we get longer barrel life and less risk of barrel fouling.